Have you ever felt like you weren't good enough? Like no matter how hard you try, everyone else is ahead, and you're stuck? What if I told you that your mind listens to every single thought, and one simple idea could completely change your life? This is the story of Sophia, and how she discovered the power of positive thinking to flip her world around. 16-year-old Sophia sat alone on the morning bus, her forehead pressed to the glass as sunlight painted the world in gold. Around her, kids laughed about their weekends, shared funny stories, and cheered about sports wins. But Sophia felt like she was watching life from the outside. Today was another math test, a reminder of all the things she thought she couldn't do. For months, Sophia had lived with a voice in her head that never stopped. You're not smart enough. You always mess this up. Everyone else has it together. It weighed on her like a heavy bag she didn't even know she was carrying. Negative thoughts controlled her life. But everything began to change on a day she didn't expect. That afternoon, the school held an assembly. Students groaned as they filed into the auditorium, expecting a boring talk. But the moment a young athlete named Jordan Reyes stepped onto the stage, the room went silent. Jordan looked barely older than them, strong, confident, calm. But the story he told was nothing like the person they saw. He spoke about being born with weak legs, about doctors saying he'd never run, teachers telling him to be realistic, and classmates laughing when he tried out for the track team. Then he said something that hit Sophia like a lightning bolt. The world can doubt you. That doesn't matter. But when you doubt yourself, that stops everything. Your thoughts are switches. When you turn them on with positive thinking, your whole life lights up. The words felt true. That night, Sophia sat at her bedroom desk, math homework spread out in front of her. Usually this was the moment frustration would take over, the moment she'd shut the book, blame herself and say, "I'll try tomorrow." But tonight she whispered, "What if the switch really can turn on? What if I choose positive thinking?" She tried something new. She replaced the voice of fear with something kinder and braver. "I'm learning. I'm getting stronger. I can grow. I choose positive thinking." At first it felt strange, like wearing shoes that didn't fit. But she kept going. She watched tutorials, practiced small problems, and allowed herself to be a beginner. Minute by minute, something quietly strong grew inside her. Belief. Hope. A feeling that anything was possible if she kept choosing positive thinking. When test day came, her hands still trembled, her heart still raced. But she wasn't defeated before she started. She breathed deeply and whispered, "Switch on. I choose positivity." For the first time in a long time, she didn't freeze. She tried. She trusted herself. She kept going. A week later, her teacher placed the test on her desk. And 83% stared back at her through bold red ink. It wasn't perfect, but it was proof. Proof that she wasn't broken, hopeless, or behind. She was rising. Tears filled her eyes, tears of relief, pride, and hope. Sophia didn't become a genius overnight. She still struggled. She still had days when doubt knocked at the door. But now she had a tool no one could take away. The power of positive thinking. Every morning, every challenge, every fear, she remembered Jordan's words. Your mind believes whatever you tell it, so tell it something powerful. Think positive. From that day on, Sophia didn't just face life, she owned it. The switch stayed on, not because life was easy, but because she chose to light it herself. And for the first time, Sophia knew she could face any challenge, grow from every failure, and shape her own future with the power of her thoughts. She learned the most important lesson of life. When you choose hope, positivity, and belief in yourself, nothing can hold you back.